first light pole, the spotter will help him out and load in the second one. Each light pole is worth 75 points and are the second most highly valued ways to score in the game. So at the current moment, Mario is moving to recover the bundle of pipes from the autonomous zone. Why is that important? The bundle of pipes is worth 120 points. If we get it autonomously or without driver controls, then it doubles the score whenever we place it on the trailer. So now that the pipes have been successfully removed, he's going to make his way over towards the trailer so that he can load it. If the trailer is balanced, meaning any side of the trailer is not touching the floor and is still within its place, then we'll get a second score multiplier. So just from the bundle of pipes, we can score 480 points. Open up this. So now, at this point, we've installed one light pole, retrieved the bundle autonomously, and placed it on a balanced trailer. Now we're going to install a second light pole and retrieve the air compressor. Alright, very good, Mario. So within a 3-minute interval, by completing all these tasks, we will score 670 points. So these are the general functions of our robot, and depending on how much time we have left, we can either attempt to install a third light pole or demolish the building and move debris into the trash pile. But currently, this is what we're expecting to do on average. And so those are the functions of our robot this year. Thank you.
Would you introduce the drivers, please?
All right. So first off, the driver's list will be myself, Mario, and please stand when called, Abelardo, can't say his name correctly, Lucas, and Parker.
The other members of the engineering team are, we've got Alvaro. He works on the game field, he helps set up. We've got Marcus that's helping with the camera. And are we missing one? All right, good job, guys.
All right, so the next thing that we had to do is we had to create a virtual display. And so, Sergio, have you found it?
Yes, we're getting set up right now.
Okay, would somebody like to tell a little bit about that while we're getting it set up and ready to go? Sergio? For the competition this year, we have to have a virtual display rather than an actual physical display. And then we also had to have an interview. And so I will let the people that participated in the interview present that. And introduce yourselves, please.
All right, well, hello, I'm Mark again.
I'm Sergio.
Julie?
This is the basic stuff of our website. We are allowed to have 3 homepage, which we're on right now, and 3 additional pages. On our homepage, we have our mission statement, brand promise. We have some testimonies of our past members, with Ashley, Fabian, and Daniel. They're talking about how that's has impacted their life. We have a lost view about Atlas, and just about a robot. we implemented some fun games on here so that we could share with the people outside. And we have all of our sponsors.
So on this page, we have all of our outreach opportunities that we did. So for this one, we wrapped gifts for people who were in need, and then we're able to deliver them during the holidays. And we also made some care packages for children. So here's a video of us making the care packages for the soldiers. So we made all of these, and then we were able to send them off overseas.
These packages were made by our members, as you can see, and they were sent to Iraq to help some of the soldiers there and show that we appreciate what they're doing and the sacrifices that they've made.
Alright, and then the thing we did was make some gift bags for the vaccination clinic workers. We gave them these bags and some gift bags as well, because they were out every single day from like morning to night, outside, inside, working with people in the community, so we really just wanted to do that. Then we were able to have a presentation with the Robot Club. And then last year, for most of our team members, we also participate in First Text Challenge. So with this, we went out to the community again, and we were able to show them our robot and gave them basically a mock competition of what it did. And then there were some kids who came out and they were really interested in their robot, so we were able to spark some interest in the hopefully future generation of robotic members. We also hold a summer camp each year. As the parents know, we will take the kids there. So we like to teach, have our older students mentor the younger ones, show them like everything they can do during robotics. This is a picture. We also have team workshops where we teach our members like really valuable skills like Photoshop and video making. And then we also made bags, gifts for the school nurses and hospital staff.
We also have a page about our team. Most of it is just normal stuff like who's in which department and what each department does. We also have officers. Mark as president, Diana as vice president, Julie as secretary, and Mario as safety officer. Here are our engineers, and here are our members of the marketing department. We are a very diverse company, and here are some graphs to show. Like we are composed of 10 boys and 4 girls, I believe, and then experience we have 3 7th graders, 3 8th graders, 3 freshmen, 2 juniors, and 3 seniors. We're split half and half in whether they are Hispanic and whether they're Hispanic or not. And experience we have 10 returning members and 4 new members. We also interviewed our team members during the beginning of the season and asked them some basic questions like what their favorite book was, what their favorite food is, and we composed some fun facts about them. For example, Mrs. Del Cruz loves the color orange and would do anything to be around it. Deanna's favorite game is Papa's Game Maria. Daisy loves math but hates English. Alvaro loves the Ant-Man and the Wasp. Marcus loves to play games, and one of his favorite games is Red Dead Redemption. Mario enjoys watching TV, and his favorite show is Tom and Jerry. Julie loves all animals, but the one that Julie loves the most is funky orange cats, and she will do anything to be in the near vicinity of one. Adeline plays the trumpet and is in the middle school band. I like playing games, and my favorite is Terraria. Ms. North loves to watch shows, and some of her favorite shows are Dancing with the Stars, Station 29, and Grey's Anatomy. Lucas is fond of dogs, but his favorite kind of dog is a pug. Christian likes sports, and his favorite sport is basketball. Abelardo is very ambitious and hopes to go into a profession involving the sea. Eli is a fan of Star Wars, and with his favorite show being Clone Wars, and his favorite movie being the Star Wars series. Mr. Jones is a very supervisor, likes playing games, and has Hollow Knight as his favorite game. And Parker loves music, and is in the high school band.
Alright, so now that you all got to see what our robot does, let's kind of explain more how he works, what makes him tick. So, we use 4 motors and 2 servos to operate his functions. We have 2 small motors and 2 large motors. The differences being the small motors, they have a higher RPM, but are weaker, they have less torque. So, seeing how we can use our resources the best, we decided to use our small motors for the drivetrain. But that means we had to gear them so that they had enough torque to turn our 12-inch wheels. So they are geared at a 5:2 ratio that allows our robot to move in all directions. Next, we need an arm that can lower and lift our claw so we can put objects on the trailer or lift the air compressor into the air to score 40 points. So we use a large motor geared at a 5:1 ratio, in which the large white gear has 60 teeth and the smaller gear attached to the motor only has 12 teeth. Now, our claw had to be multi-purpose. We need to be able to move the boxes, pick up the bundle pipes, and pick up the air compressor. They're each a little different in their own respect and are in different size. So we decided to use a rack and pinion to allow us to have varying widths to pick up whatever we need to. Now, in the back is where we have our 2 servos. So this functions as our light pole delivery system, or we like to call it as a hopper for a nickname, in which we have 1 servo act as a trapdoor to release or let the light pole fall. And then we have another servo to make sure we don't completely lose the pole, and we can make adjustments to put it in the hole. And the second servo on the top allows us to drive a wave whenever we place the light pole. Overall, we couldn't build this robot with the help of our sponsors who helped pay a couple years ago for the CNC. All our gears were designed on gear generator, in which Alright, so to re-demonstrate, 5 levels of wall, and then next one. I'm like, y'all get the point, y'all saw it earlier. It's hard to set up when you can't see it. Well, anyways, we couldn't make this robot without the use of our CNC and CAD. What is CAD? Computer-aided design. This allows us to make parts and make adjustments to those before we actually build them in real life. We're very limited to the resources we're allowed to use. So, it allows us to check, are the gears lining up correctly? Do we have enough space and clearance with the motors? Will our ideas or design work? From there, we can produce a prototype or proof of concept made out of cardboard. It's fast and easy to use and work with, and we get to actually see if it has a possibility of functioning. After that, we get to use the CNC to cut out very precise parts, such as all of our gears. So overall, our robot functions desirably and completes all the tasks that we believe will yield the highest score in the competition.
And with that, I think we're done. Now we're going to present to you our presentation. We actually presented this Thursday.
Julie, will you present the marketing team?
Oh, yes. So this is our marketing and technology team. We are, I'll let everybody introduce themselves. I'm Julie and I'm a senior.
I'm Lindsay and I'm a ninth grader.
I'm Sergio and I'm a freshman.
I'm Adeline and I'm a seventh grader.
I'm Elias and I am an 8th grader.
I'm Christian and I'm an 8th grader.
I'm Pablo and I'm an 8th grader.
I'm Diana and I'm a junior.
So we all work together, making sure we make all of this presentation. We made our parts and we work together. Just making sure everything's coherent and make sure that we work together. But now we're going to give you a run through of our presentation. So I'll go ahead and start it off. 600 million tons of debris are accumulated each year in the U.S. alone from construction and demolition sites. 25% of this goes straight to landfills, while the remaining 75% is recycled and repurposed for future projects. It is our job here today to show you what our robot can do in the realms of construction and demolition. Hi, my name is Julie Collis. I am the marketing director for RoboCats Demolition Inc. It is my job to make sure that our team is on task and make sure that if anyone needs help, that they get it. On behalf of our team, we would like to thank NMBEST Robotics, and we would like to thank all you parents for getting your students on time and getting them, just supporting them throughout all of this. It's been our mission from the beginning to make sure that we produce a robot that effectively tears down the building and aids in the cleanup process afterwards. With our autonomous feature, we are able to install safety installations to improve the general safety aspect of citizens and our workers alike.
Hi, my name is Dizzy Mora and I'm the marketing manager. To keep order, our company is run by a group of elected officers. We have Mark as president, Diana as vice president, Julie as secretary, and Maria as safety officer. To maximize efficiency, our company is composed of two main departments, the engineering department and the marketing department. The marketing department mainly focuses on the creating and editing of videos, the making of the presentation, virtual exhibit, website, and interview, as well as promotional materials such as brochures and business cards. The engineering department mainly focuses on the designing and building of the robot, the making of the engineer notebook, and the construction of the game field. Our company is composed of 14 employees in total. 4 of those employees are female and 10 are male. Half of our employees are Hispanic ethnicity. We have employees from various grade levels. We have 3 7th graders, 3 8th graders, 3 freshmen, 2 juniors, and 3 seniors. Joining us this year are 4 new recruits, and the other 10 employees have company experience ranging from 2 to 6 years.
I'm Alvaro Montoya, marketing consultant for RoboCats Demolition Inc. I'm here to share our brand promise: demolish, construct, recycle. Demolish, we will carefully demolish a 2-story building without avoiding unnecessary damage. Construct, we will construct the fencing and light poles around the site to make the site safer for workers and civilians that might be around it. Recycle, we will carefully get any materials that can be recycled to separate them from the rubble and so that they don't end up being wasted for the environment to end up worse. We are proud of our innovation to make construction and demolition smarter and safer.
Hi, I'm Sergio Medina, the Marketing Communications Manager for RoboCats Demolition Inc. And I believe the outlook for our company is strong because we host multiple events to bring in new members each year. One of the events that we held this year was the team exhibition. Since our team also participates in the First Tech Challenge, we decided to invite people interested in robotics to come experience what a real robotics competition is like. Through this, we were able to recruit 3 new members, Lucas, Alvaro, and Natalie. We also host summer camps to invite new and returning members to participate in a mini mock competition based on last year's best team premise. Our members are split into teams. The more experienced members are made into mentors, which will teach the younger members, while the rest are split into 3 teams, which will have to design, create, and market a robot better than the other teams. Through this, our seniors are able to share the knowledge that they've gained throughout the years to the members that will be replacing them, while also finding what the newer members are best at so we can put them in the right department once the season got started. We also host workshops which are managed by our directors. These workshops go more in depth into the skills needed during a normal workday, like how to use Adobe products like Illustrator, Photoshop, and Flash, how to use our CNC machine, how to use our Cricut machine, how to code a robot, how to build a website, and much more. Looking towards the future, we're hoping to continue spreading the word about BEST, Talent Frontier, and our company. We're also hoping to continue using our team exhibitions to recruit members. We're going to continue using summer camps, and workshops to train our employees, and we expect to expand by 10% this year.
Hello, my name is Aaron Rodriguez. I am the Public Relations Specialist for RoboCats Demolition Inc. Today I will be informing you about the many things we do for the community. We were able to wrap gifts for families in need within Lee County and give the gifts to them in time for the holidays. Working with Ferguson Construction and Holly Frontier, we created gift bags for healthcare workers in time to show their recognition because they were working tirelessly to vaccinate our community. Working with Holly Frontier, we created care packages for soldiers which were sent off to Iraq. In the spring, Holly Frontier donated a check of $10,000 to our team. We presented to the Rotary Club via Zoom. Now take a look at our most recent outreach project.
Can you turn up the volume?
On behalf of the company, I would like to thank our generous sponsors. I would also like to thank Best Robotics for giving us the opportunity to participate in this competition. I would also like to thank Holly Frontier, the New Mexico Hub sponsors, and National Best sponsors.
Our gracious sponsors have generously gifted us $5,000 to use throughout various expenses. We spread this money into 4 areas. 10% was used for construction of the game field, 30% was used for team materials such as shirts, 40% was used for the outreach, and 20% was used for food and travel costs.
Hello everyone, my name is Lex Monteblanco and I am the product manager. In our request for proposal, you have asked us for a robot that can safely demolish structures such as buildings, bridges, and roads. You would also like us to be able to remove any unusable waste and to recycle as much of the debris as possible while maintaining site safety. In addition to this, our robot will work autonomously in areas of safety concern to ensure that all workers are protected. At RoboCats Demolition Inc, we have came up with a solution to the problem.
Hello, my name is Christian Hernandez and I am the technical architect for robot design. When looking over the request for proposal, our team designed a robot to meet your specific needs. Let me tell you about this robot. We had many ideas for our robot, some of which worked and some of which didn't. Our robot is made up of 4 different parts: the drivetrain, the hopper, the arm, and the claw. The drivetrain is made up of 4 wheels, 4 gears, and 2 small motors. The front wheels are 7 inches in diameter, and the back wheels are 12 inches in diameter. This is to increase the speed of the robot while also reducing the amount of time wasted moving across the field. Our goal is to load all 3 light poles onto the robot in the beginning of the round and carry them while also completing other tasks. To achieve this goal, we will use our hopper. The arm is powered by a large motor. To increase the amount of weight that the motor is able to lift, it is geared at a 5:1 ratio. To increase the control of the arm, the larger the gear ratio, the better. The claw is designed to retrieve the bundle of pipes and the air compressor. The design was inspired by a forklift. A forklift has a tongue that goes under the object being lifted. In order for the robot to retrieve the pipe bundles autonomously, 2 infrared sensors have been mounted to the brace of the tongue and detect an object in front of them. Thanks to our robot's unique features, it is the best robot to meet your specific needs.
Our company takes pride in exceeding expectations. Not only do our team members work for RoboCats Demolition Inc, they still have the time and abilities to perform other activities. 6 of our team members are actively involved in band, 2 play basketball, and several have after-school jobs to earn some extra income. Not only is our robot superior, but our team members are as well.
Safety is not only for the workers, but for the environment, and we're trusted by many others to keep them safe. And we have some testimonials from our past team members here telling us of what they've learned while here in robotics. We have Delilah, who learned writing and body language to help her pursue her career. We have Ashley, who is studying at Texas A&M University, studying engineering. We have Daniel, who learned many things here at robotics and is now going on to look to better things. We have Fabian, who, while being here in robotics, he was able to learn many things to help him prepare for the future. We have James, who learned how to be part of the team and a great team member who is now further on working with many other people to help him have success. We are so grateful for our past members, and we are looking forward to see what our new members can succeed along with the rest of them.
Good morning, my name is Yana Zapata, and I am the sales account manager for our company. It is my job to build relationships with their clients and manage them. I lead training facilities and mentoring too. Thank you for allowing us to provide you with the best robot in order to provide demolition, site-safe installations, waste management, and recycling. That is why we offer our robot at a competitive price of $205,000. Parts are sold exclusively, and those are available on our website. We do offer in-house financing for 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. Additional packages are available, and we do offer discount codes depending on the number of robots ordered. We do offer warranty. It comes included already with 2 years, and you can add an extension for 1 year for $5,000 for up to 5 years. If anything breaks down or becomes loose, you can send it to our facilities and we will take care of it. Either that or we can send a technician down to fix it depending on the damage done. Training is included, but we are certified by the United States Department of Labor, and we follow a heavy equipment data inspection list. Our training is available, and we send out technicians to certify your operators, and it comes with a certification to make sure that your operators are qualified. With this being said, will you put our product into your construction sites to not only make the safety your #1 priority for your employees and for your workers and for the civilians? I can be reached at 575-739-2544 or by email at lhs@lovingtonschools.net. For more information about us or our robot, it can be available at our website and our social media. Our website being www.lovingtonrobocats.com. With this being said, let's make the world a better place by prioritizing our construction sites today. Thank you.
Parents, so what you have just seen is what they presented. We had the presentation we presented on Thursday, and we were judged on our presentation. We also had the display that the others showed you earlier, and that was turned in Thursday as well?
Yes, it was turned in last Thursday, and they were judged on the interview portion of it this Thursday.
And then, so as you can see, the kids have worked extremely hard. They're very dedicated. They've done an awesome job. I'm very, very proud of them. They come out, they work, they do what they're supposed to do. Sometimes they play around. And then we've got Mr. De La Cruz that helps out a lot with the engineering part, a lot of the technology part, and we're very grateful to him. Mrs. North works with the marketing team, and I kind of do the administrative stuff. They've taken over, and we're just mainly facilitators now because they're very good at what they do. They come in, get it done, and we just kind of relax a little bit sometimes, and then at the end of when it's competition time, then that's when we're like, ah! But other than that, we are very, very extremely proud of you guys. You have done an awesome job. What else? Mr. De La Cruz, do you have anything you would like to add? Nothing? Mr. Hine?
No, as far as, I've always said that 95% is done by the kids, and it is. I mean, it truly, truly is. Now, the last 2 years, we've done it virtually. If we were live, like in Lubbock, it's usually a screaming madhouse of kids cheering on each other. And so this is the first time we've ever competed in New Mexico Best instead of West Texas Best. And I'm proud of these kids. Every time I come over and sit, it's fun to watch with an idea and a concept, and it comes out to this. So I'm real proud of them. Super proud of them.
Yes, I just want to thank you for allowing your kids to come and spend so many hours with us. We appreciate your time as well as their time, and we know that a lot of them are busy doing other activities, and we really try to allow them to do all the things that they can possibly do, because we feel like everything that they do is contributing to making them a more productive citizen someday out there in the world. And so far, all of our students that have graduated and gone completely through the robotics program and graduated as seniors, still being on the team, have gone on to pursue college educations. Most of them in the engineering field. We do have one that's pursuing a nursing degree. So we really are proud of them, and we know that they couldn't be the students they are without all of the parents being so supportive of them.
We've got one that is at Texas A&M. We've got 3 that are at New Mexico Tech in Socorro. We've got one at New Mexico State University. Is that it? I don't know.
New Mexico
we've got
Junior College.
Two at New Mexico Junior College. So we're very proud of these students, and we do keep in touch with them and follow them in their careers. So we're going to be watching y'all. But like Mrs. North said, we appreciate and we thank you, because I know that sometimes our schedules change and according to what we're having and workshops and whatever. It's like, yes, we're having practice. No, we're not having practice. Yes, we're doing pictures. No, we're not doing pictures. And sometimes it's out of our control, and we apologize for that. But other than that, do you parents, would any of you have any questions? No?
And the last but not least is Mr. De La Cruz, Mrs. De La Cruz, and Mrs. North for their leadership and their time and effort coming in, sometimes early in the morning, sometimes real late at night. Weekends, driving to Las Cruces for parts, and or going to Roswell, or driving, doing a lot of those other things that behind the scenes that our kids never see, and I'm only told about, but never actually participate in. So anyway, so I'll give a round of applause for these kids.
And we would not be able to do this without these kids, so a round of applause to the kids. I believe we had scheduled till 11:30, but we are done. If you'd like to look at the field a little bit closer or ask the kids some questions, then you're more than welcome to do that. That wraps up our program for today. We do have a 5 o'clock slot to run the robot. That's when our robot competition will be. So you may come back at that time, or you may come back earlier. We did the schedule kind of we've got a lot of band members that would like to be at the football game, so we kind of worked our schedule for them to be able to do that.
Or they can watch it on YouTube.
Oh yes, you can also watch it on the same link.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Same.
And we wish these guys well. We will be knowing, they told us that maybe in 2 weeks we'll know how well we scored. And then if we come in the first, second, or third, we do get to compete if allowed. The competition is in Dallas on December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in person. So we'll take one day at a time and see what happens, and we'll be communicating with you guys and letting you know what happens. So we wish them luck. Yes. That's all we have. Thank you.
Did you want to speak?
Oh, I just thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for supporting us. I know we had to break it up over 2 different time periods, so thank you for. If you can come to both, thank you. And if this is the only one, then thank you for at least making it to one. We appreciate you, and I know the students appreciate you as well.
So they'll be having lunch here in a little bit, and then we will we've got some little things that we have to work out on game fields. Who's going to help in the game field, putting it back together after they demolish it. But we're done. Thank you, parents. We get to feed them.